we handled it the same way basically as the first one. Light Party 1's left relative to the boss, Light Party 2's right relative to the boss. If we have to do full spread, the supports kind of go backwards and the DPS stay forwards. Anyway, after Sidewise Spark, the long ones go off. It's the same thing as the short ones, except maybe the pattern is rotated. But either way, you orient yourself so that the safety zone is north. And in my example, it is towards C, basically flipped all the way upside down. So anyway, that's what makes sense to me. I try to think of like, okay, is there more of a true north way to do this? And kind of. It would be like snakes on P4S, where you look at a corner and you rotate until you get to something that matches you, or kind of like how we did Fuse Field, where you kind of start at a spot and you rotate until you get to something that matches.
Okay.
But I think just orienting yourself with the pattern makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I like this one.
Because, you know, if you're a support and you're exploding, you're always going to orient yourself and then go left in some way, whether it's the corner or along the wall. And if you're a DPS, you're always going to go right once you've oriented yourself with the pattern. I guess any questions before we go ahead and just give this a whirl?
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Alright, in we go. Rachel first.
Oh, hold on. I can't go in as carpenter. My bad.
Yeah, I was following you. Like, that's not a tank here.
Good. I'm sorry. I was trying to put the finishing craft on Stargazer platform.
Now, how you maintain melee uptime during a lot of this, I have no clue. And I cannot find a solution that does. I think you just gotta do the best you can, be a little greedy, and then get to your spot by the time it actually happens.
Yeah, exactly what I...
There's technically one other arrangement that solves it, but it doesn't help you get melee either. What you could do is you could swap the safe spot with one of the twos, and it still works, but like that's just confusing. It doesn't improve anything, so there's no point.
Let's see how it goes, because we are also kind of getting overgeared, so I think we will be fine.
I also don't know how big our hitbox really feels. Maybe it's possible that the safe spots. You have to remember it's a 5x5 grid in that part of the fight, so like even though it's just like a little square away, the squares are smaller, you actually might be in the safe spot. Alright. Well, let's practice.
Alright. Need 2 more food buffs.
Yeah, one of those is mine.
I'll put the light party markers in the Kia, and I think it might help more.
Hey, that's everybody. Alright, here's what I'm gonna start getting practice.
The sidewise sparks.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Side. Squares. side, north side, south side, south. DPS are getting hit. DPS must be closest. Lock positions. Widening peak. So default straddle. Sorry, default bar. Straddle we can hit. So out, except and Batman is dancer. Far in. Far out.
Ah, I was far in, sorry.
Oh my! The challenger
Okay,
went
confusing
down
that one.
hard.
That was pretty good for first time to see that tonight.
They're back on their feet. What cruelty?
Okay, being back.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering even. But to what end?
It's 1 or 3. Partners. 3 partners. Alright, go. Lock positions. Oh wait, take one first, sorry. This looks like a double swap if you don't know immunities,
I'm pretty sure it's a
Alright,
double
lock
swap. I'll explain why.
Alright, count your hits.
How's
Short
this?
or long. Alright, get ready to orient yourself. Orient yourself towards the in position. You're not exploding, you're getting a point.
Oh,
And they're done. Is it
Go to
over
the right
already?
side, Batman, you were exploding.
no, I was later. I was exploding later, sorry.
Yeah, I should have been a Halo.
Alright, so this time it's oriented towards A. People that don't explode be going to that spot of A. I think the corpse is exploded, so there's dead bodies, so I can hit it in the safe spot. Okay.
So, I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with unit until we see practice. There's 2 hits to that tank buster, and they both do the magic bomb. And I'm pretty sure her auto attacks are like magic
Yes,
damage.
they are.
So basically, you get 2 tank buster hits, and if you soak the second hit, you can't soak her auto because it'll
Right,
just
yeah.
buff.
Yeah,
So it's a double swap.
Definitely a double swap.
Alright.
I guess we could just do it normally, like do the actual double
Save
swap.
the immunity in case there's some other mechanic that we want to see as. Alright.
Well, I don't. What will you through? And where? I guess is the question. So,
I mean, we're just gonna like blast those lines attacks at like 1 and 4. It's basically gonna be like Queen Bee when we get the same icon.
I think he was talking about the queen thing.
Whoa.
So I was short 2 and was oriented towards D. So right, the first one was oriented towards D, I think.
Yes.
So I went here. And Froome, you would have been like in that corner, yes, if that's what was the first point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all the
How do you determine short and long?
the time.
debuff duration, it's around 20 seconds for short, and like 40.
40. Yeah, it's 40 for long.
Remember, if you're long, add 1 to your hit counter. Because the sidewise smart mechanic counts a hit.
Okay.
Everyone's 2 or 3, there are no 1s. Alright, let's do practice.
Then I am sort of asking, I guess I'm a little confused, and I could go reread all of this. Looking at your diagrams, You have one where it's the non-exploding group is over by B, and you have the tank in the northeast at 2.
So
I'm sorry, that's just where 2 is. The 3s are always in the back corners.
So you orient yourself looking at the safety zone and the supports on the left.
And the idea is the 3s are just further away and the 2s are the closer corners.
Right. Yeah, the 3s are on the actual corners. The 2s are like along that wall.
The 4s are left, DPS is right. Okay, I dig it.
It's kind of an assumption that the numbers work that way. That's correct. It probably is. We might have to see.
If not.
You know, my brain, this is gonna really dumb. My brain is wanting me to pop sprint, run to the safe spot, and then run outwards to the right. I'm gonna see if I can do it time-wise. Probably can't, but I want to see. As I work to reprogram my brain to this left. But anyway, here we go.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm insane.
That is a great explanation.
It'll kind of help me learn where I need to go. I'm gonna do the whole track and then cut the cork. Dan, do not tell me what we're at.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Something's always reverse in the second one. The tilt is not.
I thought they were always the
Inside
same.
south. Do you guys need to get hit? Widening blue, so default strap. Go further if you want to get hit.
Widening, we need to start outside. We need to start outside.
Yeah, start outside, straddle normally, go further to get hit. Straddle in. Straddle out. Straddle in.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're back on their feet! What grit?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
We can move up to competitive. That's some spot we can definitely move on to the partners. Oh!
And they're down! Is it over already?
I had damnation and blood running. What? That's honestly actually love it.
Alright, clock positions.
How's this?
Orienting ourselves towards C. Long should be getting in C. Alright, this is spread sidewise.
I don't know where I should be, but okay, I will be here. Okay, I was in my...
The counter is basically also marked that a set of units.
I did it right! I was in the safe... I was in my spot. Perfect. Oh, and I died in my spot, so because I had trees and I had to be on this corner when I exploded. My body exploded here, and yeah, everything was fine.
Okay, so for the sidewise spark, there was some confusion. So it's a lot like either the like jumps on P3 or even like the other sidewise spark. So like on the left post would be TC and I, and then it would be Froome and Batman, and then it would be Ross and Tass, and then it would be Dan and Pete. And for the full spread, the melee get the close spot, or the DPS get the closer spot. So like, yeah, like if we were doing sidewise spark, spread on this side, Batman would be in the square in front of mine.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, yeah, Fruit would be here. I would be
Pat,
here. He's
How many lightning beams did you get hit by? So you would have been.
I should have been far.
Here is a picture I took from the thing. So
Yeah, I
you
know, I
were
was in the wrong spot, you're right.
No, I think
What
you
I-
were. I think you did go to the right spot. So
No,
I
think-
was
picture
supposed
to.
to Fruit. I was supposed to.
Oh, so I posted a picture to Parsons. According to the debuffs, I got 3, so I went to position 2.
Right.
And if you got hit 3 times, you would have been 4. Correct.
Yeah.
I only got lucky
I
here.
understand now.
Hold on. I thought like
Correct. So look at that screenshot. It's relative
we're
north to the
facing
safe
it, right?
position.
I was thinking
No,
we were
you're facing the
standing-
safe.
No, I'm saying it.
Oh, okay. I
Positioning
get
relative
you.
facing. We're
Yes.
facing
Yeah,
and
you're
left
looking at,
relative.
yeah, you're looking at the
That's
safe
the
spot.
diagram.
I thought we were standing as he's looking out at the ground. So I thought left relative was on 3, 4, not 1, 2. That's where, yeah, that's how that
Are the diagrams correct or not?
Diagrams should be correct.
Yeah, they're
They're right, they're good.
Think
It's
of this
relative
single
of the
cut
safe
as
spot.
one.
Because I'm imagining everyone starting near the center of the room and they're looking for the safe spot. That's the way you're facing.
Down face, up face.
Maybe we should make it call.
All right, safe.
And starboard larboard. Let's go.
So consider the safe
Okay.
spot.
But here's
Bow.
the thing: if you like to think of it as from the perspective of being in the safe spot, and you want to reverse it for yourself, that's fine. Do whatever works for you.
Don't say it out loud.
Yeah, just don't say it out loud.
No, honestly, like the reason I think I did that is because I have been like internally reversing all your because I'm standing on the other side. So like I'm
That is one of the hardest things to get around, and I fuck it up all the time.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Actually, it's my mark side. Fuck it.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
Because like with Mouser on the first boss, I stand opposite. The amount of times I hear, oh, it's a double move. And I'm like, am I gonna die? Because I listen.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Outside. DPS must get hit. DPS must be close.
No, further.
And they're down! Is it
It was
okay
close?
already?
Yes, the arrow. Okay, default further.
Inside, default further. Starting inside, it's narrowing. It's
They're
narrowing.
back on their
Okay,
feet!
starting inside,
Okay.
default further. That means nothing be inside.
Oh, sorry.
Inside that.
I got confused because I rest.
Further in. Further out.
really bad. Okay. Ah, I hate you, boss.
They're still in it, but for how long?
I'm actually really enjoying this fight so far.
No, it is a really good fight.
Really
There is no
preemptively
limit
awesome.
to Electro's potential.
Go with that.
It's gathering in, but to what end?
It's 2 or 3.
Three.
Corners. Sorry, 3 corners. 3 corners.
Three.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Pop all this shit really early. Headland.
Okay.
How
Greg is dead.
Alright, we have to fight that. It's gonna work now.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
Okay, this is double check. Because I thought I had it. Looking at the diagram.
Yep.
The safe spot is the star. And I'm 3 long. Am I 2 or puzzle?
Neither. If you have the long debuff, you're not part of that puzzle
Or
layout.
sorry, short. My bad.
If you're short, you get 3. You're in one of the back corners furthest away from the safe spot. The more charges you can hit, the bigger your explosion, the further you are from the safe spot. Because you don't want to blow up the safe spot.
Right. No, that's fine. I'm just trying to make sure. I'm trying to clarify which side I'm on.
You would have been 4 or 2. 4 or 2 because you're DPS. Or 3. 4 or 3. Sorry, I can't
Four or
read down
three.
handwriting.
Okay, that's what I.
That's my bad.
What
I can't read
I just wanted.
Yes, 4 or 3.
Okay.
Let me actually, do I still have that paint? Let me cross these out. We'll just do 1 and 1. And then it's the 3 corner. Well, it is.
I mean, if you go play
That's basically what I did. Just because I'm gonna keep this up on my other monitor because like it helps me. So let me know if this helps anybody else, and I'll delete the other ones. I don't know why it's like sticky notes, MS Paint diagrams somehow from my own point of view, and I really think from my point of view, it might not help anyone else. What?
No one gets hit once.
Oh, is it 2?
Yes, it's 2 or 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw the diagram of 1, so I assumed. Okay, I'll redo it.
And by the way, if you're long, 1 is 2, 2 is 3.
Correct.
Yeah, if you have a long debuff, you gotta add 1 to your hit count.
Oh, the first one counts in the second set.
What? No, well, no. Because you get hit by sidewise spark before your thing goes off long, and that's another hit.
Okay. Okay. I wouldn't have thought to count that. I would not have thought to count that. That's a great call out. Alright, sorry. Here we go. Let's get some more practice. Let's get to that mechanic again.
I mean, I guess if you want to add the last hit when you actually hit by sidewise spark, you can. But I don't just do it right away. It's gonna happen.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Yeah, and honestly, I would assume that like if you get by that's probably a bad counter too. But
It does say any lightning attacks taken.
it pretty much becomes untenable.
We had no other bids for that Raptor. I don't know if we're expecting that, but
If one needs wings, one
is fine.
simply
I mean, it's always gonna move health bars on, and like
fair enough.
And like my timing for my star is so that it'll go off like exactly
Okay.
like right after it happens. So like
And they're done. Is it over already?
I need to get the full benefit of my star for my healing
Outside.
cars.
North side.
They're back on their feet.
DPS, get hit.
Far. You guys have to be far. You guys have to be far.
You with me?
Yeah, I rezzed on the wrong side.
Oh my! The challenger went down.
Reset.
Just reset it, yeah.
Yeah, we need 8 people right there.
Her wings are so fucking unclear. I
Alright, here we go.
remember one of two places. Off a straight line. Oh, it's either like the
Well, I
well,
mean, the
one of
ones from her are always in the same place every time.
No, they're not.
No, I 100% disagree with that.
There are two possible places for the lines to be.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So what I do, now I'm standing in the back, so I, am not crowded by melee. But like I stand in the very center of my block, and there's like a mini block in the block, and if it's north or south, you go to like the north or south line of that block. But based on the one in front, I either have to go diagonal or just straight. And then I'm exactly in a safe spot.
North side.
BTS must get hit. BTS must be close.
Far widening.
So default straddle. Go further.
Straddling out, default outside straddling.
Oh man, I need to
That means
optimize
when you
this
cross
part.
in Batman, you have to go
Straddle in.
just a smidgen, just a smidgen.
Straddle out.
Yeah, there we go. Don't be on diagonal.
Thanks for that gold train, that helped.
There is no limit to electric
Shit.
potential.
My rotation.
Agnel's bad.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
2 or 3. So
Cool.
two partners. Tank Buster. Clock positions. You already checked your debuff link and count your hits. Remember, if you're long, add 1 to your count.
How's this?
Orienting towards D.
Oh shit, I think I need to be here. Yes, I need to be here. Yes!
No, that is not what it should be. You and Vroom swapped Batman.
Partners.
Partners on which side? Oh, sorry. Right there. Ah, because the premise was not here,
Challenger
yeah.
went down hard.
Orienting towards E. Wrong side for me.
I was just trying to get away from the corner. I see what happened next.
Alright, so this is just everyone stacking big dam, presumably. Didn't anything else with it.
That partner stack happen? Was it just still at 2 like it was initially?
No, it's left
Or
to
can it
right.
change?
She's hitting half the room.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing else happening, so we have a full half.
In the diagrams channel, it's the third image up.
You're in the right spot, Tass.
So I messed it up and I went into From's side.
No, you were in the right spot. Me and you would have lived, but a small hat drifted close.
Like a shark fin.
I'm telling you. Here we go.
Yeah, so remember, we can get a full spread. We haven't seen it yet today, but it's possible. Be ready for it.
This is nothing personal,
The
but
light
I
party thing I
must
might have
have your
had.
soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Oh, my partner doing that too.
If the light party thing was that, we're gonna potentially.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Actually, name that.
She's great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Inside, south side. Sports must get hit. Sports must be closest. Narrowing blue, so default further. So default far in,
It's narrowing, so we're starting off inside.
and you get hit, you strap.
So Batman, when you go out, you're gonna switch to being far for the rest of it.
Far out. Far in. Far out.
I didn't move out. Sorry, I was too focused on my rotation. Sorry, I should move out.
Yeah.
That was my bad.
Optimizing
Get
damage.
back on their feet! Upgrade.
Yeah, I was trying to see how I can
To electro.
keep DPS. Sorry.
Theoretically, if people were perfect, you could probably maintain another rate and still be further out than you want people if they truly stick a toe out.
Gathering either. But to what
Yeah,
end?
it's up. Yeah.
1 and something.
1 in 3, I believe. Spread 1.
One.
Wow, we almost
Are
did
they
it.
done? Is it over already?
Don't be in your tanks. Don't be in your tanks. Don't be in your
Yeah,
tanks.
the only reason Dan died because I think he showed in the bad somewhere.
Oh!
I think I should have been based in the same place they should have been. Alright, clock positions. Get ready to count. Whoever you're long, add 1 to your
How's
counter.
this?
Get ready to orient yourself towards A. Get ready for sidewise spark. Good job. Partners on the D side.
That
Oh wait,
Um.
not fucking count. Was that was 2 orbs and I can't count?
I don't know. I didn't count either. Fuck.
All right.
I'm gonna hold on. Let me rewatch the tape. I thought it was 4 orbs, dude. I
It has
really
to
did.
be light parties because only 4 people got hit.
And
But I mean,
people
what I
that
mean is how many
times
orbs
did they
did
get
you
hit? Here's an
So-
alternative. It hits the people with cubes, so they're guaranteed to get stacks.
No, that was. I'm so confused. She did 4 orbs.
Well,
When
she
she
did
was
4
casting-
orbs, and how many hit? Okay, who died from that?
me
and
from
Dan. Yeah, those 2 partners.
It was 4-star. It was 4 attacks. I bet it
You
hits
guys
people
all
with.
short? Or were you guys all longs that died?
I was along.
I was long.
Okay, she hits the people that still have cubes.
That's
Okay.
fucking awful.
That's great.
Okay, that's,
Oh.
one thing though, that guarantees that it's. Okay, so let's
Yeah,
think
so
about.
it's
so
always gonna be partners.
It's gonna be partners, but you gotta be partnered with someone that still has a cube.
Yeah.
Well, tanks and healers can partner with each other because that's easy. I'm not sure about the DPS situation though.
I
can
don't-
do like the amount of times you got hit and just like orient to that order. Like if I'm a 3 in the far corner, then I have to be the far corner on this thing.
That makes sense.
And whoever's gonna end up being a 3 on that corner will stack.
Well,
I like that one.
supports are already heading left, so like like from left to right, 3 support, 2 support.
Okay, yeah, that makes
2
sense.
DPS,
You
3
partner with
DPS.
your corresponding person. So yeah, the 3 supports go far left. The 2 supports go slight left. The 2 DPS go slight right. And the only thing I don't like about this is that I'm trying to think melee uptime. I don't want to force.
That's why I would think the original idea, where instead of it being like far left would be tanks, far right would be healers, and then the 2 groups closest to each other are the 4 DPS who can swap persons if they need to.
I don't know if we're gonna have time for them to identify if they have to swap or not. It's not easy when you're looking at like other people's.
So no, just think of it like this. Just
2 DPS left, 3 DPS right, but they're both
yes,
in melee.
just DPS have to filter themselves that way. Tanks are just always hard left. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to,
If you're the
I
DPS
don't
who
know
got
if
2,
you can
you're left.
guarantee. I don't. Are we sure we can guarantee that one tank has short and one tank has long?
We could also do 2 support left, 3 support right.
I mean,
Like-
every single time there's been a tank that's been out, it has always been 1 tank and 1 healer who's like long.
I mean, also, since we're all on the same side, we could kind of do it maybe instead of like a straight line, maybe we could do a square, and the 2 DPS groups go in the 2 squares closest to the boss, and the supports go in the 2 squares back. I mean, that does sucks for tank uptime, but sorry.
I mean, no matter what, I'm still just gonna sit there
Yeah,
and tomahawk
there's
short.
no easy way to guarantee both tank and melee uptime.
I would always rather melee uptime over my uptime. I can tomahawk.
Okay, so how about then we do?
Do you have these markers saved?
I do.
I do. How about we do 2 support left?
So hold
2
on.
support far left, 2 DPS slight left, 3 DPS swipe right, 3 supports full right. That guarantees the melee spots.
Can you
So
type
pretend
that?
she's in the middle and her sideways spark is going true north right now. Could we not do something like this? That just to make healing a little easier? Where tanks would be at A, healers would be at B, DPS with 2 go to 2, and DPS with 3 go to 3.
We can do that as well, yeah.
That way we're just kind of close to be able to respond to something else. I just feel like if we have that long ass straight line, it would be dangerous.
Now
But
that
what-
does assume, and I don't know if this is true or not, that it will always be 1 tank and 1 healer for each set. We
I
don't
have
know if
yet to
that's
see
true.
the other.
Yeah.
Correct. That could still happen. I haven't, but
Why don't we
only because
say
I have
2
been
left,
short
3
every single
right?
time other than once.
Yeah, let's just do the 2 supports at A and the 3 supports at B.
Yeah.
It'll
Always
either end up
2 left,
being
3
tanks and
right.
healers if that's true, or if it's not true, we'll not wipe when it happens.
Okay, so wait, we're doing so 2
supports
supports
at
at
A.
2 are A, 3 supports at B.
Yeah.
Okay, I dig it. Do you want
Uh,
to put
Okay.
the markers back?
DPS at 2 and 3 DPS at 3.
Now,
Yes.
This happened to be true north because that's how we start off without pulling the boss. It will be relative to us looking at the boss.
I don't know where I'm going.
If you're a 2 DPS, you get the left melee spot, and if you're 3 DPS, you get the right melee spot, whether it's short or long.
Okay. Let's practice it.
Well, I'm gonna do this one more time. Hold on. Dan,
Yeah. Okay.
you got hit by lightning
So,
3
let me
times.
ask
Where are
a
you
question.
going?
If you're, and this is the people that have long.
Your short and long do not matter for this in any way.
Okay, so it's just
You got hit by
2
lightning
DPS
attacks
go to
3
A
times.
and 3 DPS go to B.
No.
No.
DPS are going to 2 or 3.
The,
Oh, we're going
for
to
you,
support.
Dan, if you got hit by 3 times, you're going to 3. You got hit 2 times, you're going to 2.
Do we want everybody to go like based on what they were last poll? Like if we had this last poll, I
don't
would
think
have
I
been.
remember. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
That was an
I think it was
hour
2.
I was a 2.
I was a tree. I know. I was a tree.
Anyway, it's just 2 left, 3 right, DPS close, supports cover.
Count from left to right.
2 left, 3 right, DPS close, supports cover.
And it's always going to be the 2x2 behind the boss. So like
Okay.
for reference, if the boss like right now, let's pretend that the boss is facing.
Well, keep in
she's-
mind, it's not going to be quite exactly that because the bridge 5x5. Just arrange yourself so you don't hit each other. There's a lot of space.
So in the event she's facing 4, we would position like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And yeah, the exact positioning doesn't matter. It's just that you're with your partner in that exact moment. Dynamic partner.
Alright, I'm getting rid of these markers.
No, I removed them, sorry.
No, I'm talking about the over yeah, nice heads.
Oh.
Now that I removed them, light party's gonna happen immediately.
I was like, I know I'm not going to use it during the poll, but I feel like it helped articulate. Damn, alright, I get what you mean. Alright, here we go. Let's get a pull in. Batman, you need food. Dan, you need food.
Whoa, what happened to my food? Okay, thank you.
You burned.
We don't have the FC
Yeah,
bomb.
we forgot to do the FC buffs, not last.
Oh, rip.
Now I see why.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Outside. Supports must get hit. Supports must be closest. Melee or banished. Alright, arrow peak. So default straddle inside. Go further to get hit. Default is
Batman.
straddle.
You were full straddle after the first one.
Okay.
Straddle out. Straddle in. Straddle out.
I'm so got the uptime.
You probably got set by.
They're still in it! But for how long?
I almost got uptime in that mechanic as well.
There is no limit to
You can
electric
generally sneak in 1 hit every time you move.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
I don't know that it can get better.
He's gathering evil, but to what end?
It's
2
4
or
3.
4. 2 or 4. Two partners. Thanks, Buster. First. Lock positions. Ready to count. Remember to add 1 if you are long.
How's this?
Orient with A. All along should be going to A. For sidewise spark, remember it's left 2. Oh fuck, we got a spread.
You got it spread? Okay.
Just
Wait,
full spread, just full spread, just full spread.
And there's
Yeah, I
out.
guess that works too.
Is it
It's
over
still
already?
technically okay.
I went to the wrong front side.
Going to their spot.
No. That's in my spot.
No, it's
No,
not
it's not.
Batman.
Take that.
Ah,
Left
okay.
side.
They look a set.
Ah.
Hi, friend.
away.
I
Go
thought-
away.
We have to be prepared for full spread. Full spread. If you're ranged, you go more outside from our original placement. You go more left or you go more right. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so Dan, there we should have swapped, but we were being flexible, and we noticed that we were going to the opposite corner we were supposed to, and we adjusted.
We'll call it
And I didn't adjust. So.
Full, if it's a full spread, has this list?
I was gonna say, yeah, so can we actually just pick guaranteed spots?
If it's a full spread, then if you
So
were right
if
here,
it's so okay,
Casey
that,
would
so
be here.
that
We
is
can
an
use
option.
the 8.
If it is a full spread, we could just have purely preset spots because it doesn't matter, no one's hitting each other. So, would you prefer fully preset spots for full spread, or
No. it
similar
makes more
similar to partners? But if we, to me, I like this because you kind of just maneuver for partners, and then as you figure out, oh, it's actually full spread, you just adjust from there.
Yeah.
I would definitely rather a preset spot, but that's me.
Okay, so let's say that time I was supposed to be in the B square,
You would
but
go
I was
more
supposed.
left.
So I would be the one that goes out here.
Yeah,
Yes.
ranged people go further out. But you have to be full spread.
Okay, that's right, because I'm stacking with another EJ. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So, the only...
Hold on. Actually, wait. No,
Potentially
we need we need preset spots because there's no guarantee that one of the people at any given spot is well in range. for
Yeah, oh
damage.
yeah, I was gonna say true, and I'll be ranged if we ever have to stack.
Okay, so for full spread, we just need preset positions. So the preset positions will be kind of what we were going for before. Mine would be here. Mine would be here. TC would be in front of me.
Support has the back row, DPS has the front row.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go
That
right.
one, alright, so I'll take this one.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Everyone
I guess
go ahead.
I'll take. We should probably take the most outside and give the healers the inside. That way they have range on everybody.
Let's be consistent. It doesn't really matter that much. Just be consistent.
Okay. And I have back right per the boss.
Well, you have the more middle.
Does the ability?
Oh, so you want tanks in the...
yes.
Okay.
Like he is back right.
Does her ability hit half the row of fucking
Yes.
squares, or is it just the?
Yeah, it hits half the room. It's a half.
Yeah, but it would be the first 2 row of squares, but the second row of squares. Is the
Well, it'd be 2.5 because the room's 5 by 5.
Yeah, it's a different floor.
So yeah, there's kind of like floor 1 and floor
okay.
2. We're gonna be using floor 1 for like our squares with this.
I mean, we're just spread out. Like it's not a super tight spread. We have a lot of room.
Right. Yeah, these are actually really big.
How close?
Yeah.
How close I could get for.
You
Yeah.
could pretty much get right up to the line. You would be right here, and you wouldn't get hit by sideways support.
Okay, that's what I was
It's exactly half.
Yep, exactly half of the 4x4 grid. There is a 5x5 grid, so you don't trust that grid. Because the middle row of that 5x5, half of that middle row gets blasted. All right, let's give it a shot.
I mean, you
Here
pretty
we
much max melee it. That'd be good enough. Because we can do the full spread in 3
This
squares.
is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder
There's
has
plenty of
returned to
space
the
there.
ring!
Won't even be a problem. We can mix them over time.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's crazy! Ha! Wickedly divine!
North.
Outside or side.
North from.
Supports must get hit. Supports must be far. Alright, widening pink, so default far, straddle to get hit. Everyone out of the straddle to get hit. Go far to not get hit. Far in. Far out. Far in.
I was greedy. I was greedy. That was my fault. I tried to get a hit.
I mean, you could have gotten a hit. You were supposed to stay in, not come back out.
No, but I think he got hit by the other thing. And then he got clipped by a circle. Well, one shot.
Yeah.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
1 or 4.
It's
One,
spread.
One full spread. Alright, job. Tank buster. Spreads. Alright, clock positions, get ready to count. And run if you're long.
How's this?
Full spread. Full spread positions. Good job. Second one's going off soon.
Now the long pop.
I think I'm in the wrong place. Or I didn't kill anybody.
You killed Dan.
Big bit.
Yeah, I was the wrong place. You were fine.
Time for some new mechanics!
That was weak as shit.
Ion cluster. Oh boy! Is this the gun?
Okay,
What is that?
debuffs. Negatron, positron, many words.
Positron. Okay.
Many stat. It is the gun!
Alright,
Oh,
you're
look at that
able
perfect
to gun.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This is one of her normal
Damn.
mechanics. You can definitely green.
Okay.
Not a lot.
Yeah, get hit by the opposite charge. So Negatrons have to get by some positron.
Raised you.
I have a positron. Okay. Okay, and we have different colors. Okay.
Opposite, get hit by the opposite.
Ah, okay.
Ow.
No.
Yeah, I was
There was
opposite,
also
I go-
donuts. There was also donuts during that. I don't know if anyone knows.
There was a lot.
Donuts. We brought donuts to the gun party? What were we thinking?
There was a lot.
There were a lot of things happening once. Let me go read that debuff.
I held my thing.
I copped.
Yeah, I always hold mine so to see what it says. So let me read it.
Real MVPs.
Okay, and he has multiple charges, I see. So, like, Vroom would have to get hit by a positive effect 3 times. I think I only had 1 charge myself.
Do you like affirmations count?
Positron says, inflicted with positive charge that will incurring heavy damage when this effect expires. Okay. Taking damage from an effect of the opposite charge will remove this effect. So I have to be hit with a Negatron.
Everyone had 3 charges of their debuff.
What
Right.
is the other debuff?
I mean, it's just positive and negative. It's positive.
I think it's the opposite color. There's
So it
gold and
Positron and Negatron?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because her ability was neither of those.
It was both. One side of the gun was positive, one side of the gun was negative.
Ah.
Yeah.
okay.
What is collider current?
So I'm trying to figure out what actually. I'm trying to figure out what actually happens when you get hit by it. A lot of things happen at once, and I assume it's because of getting hit by the elements. But I don't know if getting hit by the wrong element like just kills us. You know, like someone pauses me and my boss just makes us die.
So there was another debuff that I got, and I'm going to post a screenshot of it. I don't know if anyone else got
Okay.
it.
Oh, there.
I cast a donut.
There were 3 donuts, I think, based on watching Greg's
Okay.
stream.
Your frames on the footage don't have a second debuff on it. It just has positron.
No, it does. Okay, so they all come in at the last, like a second before. So like, here's a screenshot of the debuffs. Like, I'm just gonna do 2 screenshots.
Okay.
So-
So I see what happened. Okay. They aren't supposed to go off right away, but what happened is some people got killed instantly. Like they get a debuff from the gun, but also died instantly, so it went off.
No, the debuffs came up before the deaths.
No, I'm talking about the people that did die. That's why shit happened right away. Like Lakia
Like
and
what-
made shit happen right away because he died, and then everyone else went off as they died.
No, like debuff. Okay, hold on. I'm confused. I'm posting another screenshot. So that's like in the screenshot and parses. The gun has not gone off. Looking at my unit frames, there's no additional debuffs. The gun still
So
hasn't
look,
gone
look
off.
at my frame just before I die. I get a debuff, like a split second.
Yes,
Before I die.
yes.
What I'm saying is they went off right away because we died.
Oh, so you're saying the donut shouldn't have happened?
Right then. No.
I get you. Okay.
It happened because I died as soon as I got the debuff.
Does anyone have a mouse over of what that second debuff is? Because I see the donut.
You could
But,
see
like-
the logs.
I
It won't give
cannot
you-
see it.
No, I can.
Oh, usually.
It does look like there are. Is it just? Hold on. No, everyone gets something. There's 3 icons. One of them is a purple circle. I don't know what one of them is, like green and a smaller circle, and then there's like a blue-green T shape. But I'm assuming one of these gave out a cone.
One of them has arrows pointing to each other, like we're pointing arrows. Like the one that Dan has 2 arrows pointing to each other.
Because we also got, like, I can see the circle coming out, but we also got a cone. And I realize it's because people are dying. I just want to know what those other 3 debuffs do.
I mean, I can give you the names easily just because of Raid Planner,
Wow. But not a tooltip.
not the tooltip. So there's Spinning Conductor, Roundhouse Conductor, Collider Conductor, Remote Current, and Proximate Current. The one that you had, Ross, was the Collider Conductor. The one that Dan had was Proximate Current. But I assume all 5 of these are possible. The one that actually looks like a donut is Roundhouse Conductor. Collider Conductor looks like just a circle the icon. And Spinning Conductor, I can't quite tell what it's doing. Maybe it's the cone. Proximate Current looks like, you know, it's 2 people close together, arrows pointing at each other. I guess it means you have to be close to people, close to the other person, maybe. And then Remote Current makes it maybe you have to stay away from the other person with it. I don't know.
Dan, are you logging tonight?
Thought I did. Oh, it had an error. No.
Alright, well, before we talk about this too much, let's try to get there and try not to die instantly on the first hit.
Yeah.
So,
Hover
remember,
over your debuffs and take a screenshot.
yeah, you have to get hit by the opposite color on the first hit.
Can't
not
tell
die.
you.
And then, yeah, try to
Here we go.
figure out your debuff.
Great Prog though. It's awesome. Very, very, very.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to
I
the
did also pay attention to rules, like, you know, what's the DPS breakdown, positive and negative. Like, it's probably
Oh, you can see.
It looked like it was fake.
I have
If one
on
needs
my streams. You
one,
can check that
one needs
later.
simply
yeah, I
Because I was told with
She's
Yep.
oh, wickedly divine.
North.
Inside south.
Inside south. DPS must get hit. DPS must be far. Widening blue, so default straddle. Everyone's out. Default is straddle.
Batman, you're straddle for the next 3 after this one.
Straddle in. Straddle out. Straddle in.
Nice.
I just lost one hit from that one.
We can. I just want to see the practice through and see, and then we'll start getting a little greedier and greedier.
Yeah.
We have the perfect mitigation amount for that, whatever we're currently doing.
Macro coming!
Just no one ever miss it because we'll fucking die.
No pressure.
None at all.
He's gathering either. But to what end?
It's 2 or 4. 2 or 4. Partners at 4. Tank buster. Just line attack. Tanks.
Alright, don't be on,
Lock position.
How's this?
Add 1 if you're long. Partners.
And they're done. Is it over already?
I got confused. I think I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Take this!
I died. I don't know why.
How many times did you get hit,
Someone-
Batman?
Well, we had
2.
at least 1 corpse that could have had like 3 and just killed everyone.
Did you get hit twice, including the +1 for being long?
Yes.
Hold on. I think Dan re long.
Yes.
Okay, Dan was
Electric
re long.
has many uses.
Hit base.
Watch and learn!
Yep, that's why.
Yeah, I got res there, and that was
Ooh,
Yeah,
look at that.
I mean, there's
Her
really not
skills
time
are as
for
sharp as ever.
that. Mechanic. We just got to hope that whoever has to get res didn't have something important. Alright, so we're gonna try to live though. We released the first hit.
As long as he gets a debuff,
Alright,
we
so
can
he's
get
got
his
it hit by the opposite color.
Oh, you died way too fast.
He got nuked. Goodbye.
I
Let's see how
saw
hard you got hit.
Collider. I saw something Collider.
Yeah, you had the... It's possible that... Alright, so that hit you for about 1 million. So, think about it hitting you for about 1 million is... Okay, I've got it. So, this is going to be a mechanic that hits the person closest to partner. And it's also split damage. So, on each side, it's probably going to be a range that each side has one of the tanks. The tank has to be closest. And it's split damage. The tank and the person in front of the line is in front of them.
Okay, so Collider Conductor, storing vast quantities of lightning aspected ether, triggering a wide area of effect attack when this effect expires. Contact with certain attack will remove this effect.
Okay. Curious. It sounds and then for the collider conductor, you don't want to move on. Just it's a big area. You're kind of constrained there. So I wonder what the certain attack that
We probably have to see the timer on the donut. I wonder if they have to intentionally get hit by the donut attack to not be a safe.
that is pop is that maybe the person with the conductor collider has to be. practicing for now.
Here we go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
I don't know 100% that the person gets fucking harmed by the lasers. That might be fake. I'm just imagining if a million damage split 4 ways, it's still 2,000 per person, which is a lot for someone to not take.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
That's a possibility.
She's great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Of course, there's also a small chance that the overall laser gets split 8 ways. It doesn't matter the side you want. Outside, north side. It's worthless to hit. Of course, must be close. Narrowing pink. So we have default strap. Further to get hit. What's inside? Default strap. Strap out. Strap in. Strap out.
I think I got clipped.
I think you got greedy.
No, I got clipped by Greg, I think, on the last
Yeah,
one.
but that's again. That if you were straddling, you would have been
They're
safe
back
from
on
it.
their
Right?
feet! What crit?
Okay, I can.
I think, yeah, you're right.
In you are, the
Hold
you
on,
are the
we
people
don't
that
focus
are
on resident. You guys have no healing
To
event.
electric potential.
Sure.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
It's 4 or 4.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Partners at 4. Partners at 4.
Like,
Partners at 4. Partners at 4. Partners at 4.
yeah,
You have the Pokeball down.
Pokeball, no!
And I also think From is not is Pokeballing.
No, Room's here. Room nailed the taunt.
Oh, yeah?
Say-
Oh, no, yeah,
You're
he's
doing
fine.
everything right. Don't listen to Batman.
No, yeah, he's fine, he's fine.
He's keeping me alive.
How's this?
Ouch.
Apparently, if you're offline, you just fucking explode the cube. Okay.
Yeah.
What if it was just server issue because I got the Pokeball myself and back at the same time?
That's so funny that only like here.
We're in escape to West or East Coast. Nobody else is on East Coast, just Dan and us, right? Yeah.
I'm East Coast.
Makes sense.
I mean, you're edging into not quite
It depends
coast.
on where their service is.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, only you got disconnected, but Greg is right there. That's what I meant.
If you want to be East Coast, Troon, you have to move back to Maine.
Oh God, but I wish I could afford to.
now that I think about it, we're about halfway through, right? I guess we should probably take a break anyway.
Yeah, TC and stuff.
Yeah, I can eat.
Okay, so let's go have a break. Yeah.
If somebody gets a minute, can they see what killed me?
On which bowl? That last one?
Mm-hmm.
Was it during the cube?
No, it was during the narrowing, widening.
Sure.
Clover.
Yeah, I think I see the problem there, but yeah, I think...
Was I?
What is your general clock position? Oh, never mind, I found it.
I'm on 2.
In that case, both melee DPS are next to the healers who are going a little further inside.
Was I too close? Was that what happened?
Well, I think really the problem is that potentially the people have to, going further inside, have to go a little bit further to make sure melee are free to get uptime there.
Yeah, because I'm watching.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
you're
trying
right.
to greed for uptime. I was straddling the line, which is where I thought I was supposed to be.
It looked like you were in the right spot. I think you both got hit by Greg's.
There's no way
No.
I hit both Tass and
No. Greg hit me, and then somebody else hit. Tess.
Yes, that is correct.
But-
I'm sorry.
But it was exactly the same. The same happened on both sides. Like Greg just barely hit me with the perimeter of his circle, and Taz got hit by the perimeter of the circle of the people,
Yeah.
the person next to her.
So here's a screenshot. It's definitely fuzzy because obviously trying to pause on YouTube with the encode rate. My camera flips away literally as you're dying, but there's this kind of frame, and then I want to step through it. It's a bit hard to see, but you can kind of. It's obviously murky as shit. But the health bars, this is. You guys haven't even fallen over yet, but there are big white circles, and the best that I can assume is that you guys are being clipped by those. Only because, from my point of view, where Dan, TC, and I are, we're absolutely hugging the wall as much as possible. And in that frame second before, like I can see a gap between you and the ring.
When you're straddling inside, are you still out of melee range?
Yes.
Yes.
Straddling inside keeps you out of melee range.
Okay. I have a few ideas that would allow more uptime, but to get more uptime, we have to kind of sacrifice the pure clock positions. Like, as an example of something Tass and Batman could do there to get uptime is to rotate towards Froome a little bit.
So, my only, and I might be totally off
But
base
then
here.
when it's Froome's turn, they'd have to rotate away from Froome.
If they're the
I could
far
do that.
far in people too, I think they could also get quite a bit closer to each other. Just to give people a little bit more of a buffer.
Yeah, but I mean, even if Lakia and I moved a little further in, it's kind of sketchy for the people next to us if they're trying to maintain melee.
Right.
Which is not, but I want to have a solution for that. We can try just making sure we move a little bit further in. To see if that is enough.
Straddling just generally makes it very dangerous to try to greed a global when you go in.
Yeah.
Like, I found that if I'm not right on that fucking line, I get clipped by somebody.
Yeah, so it might have to be the case then that when we have witch hunts far inside, that those people just really need to make sure they go a little bit further in, just to make sure that the melee range of people next to them is safe.
So I'm looking at this particular feature on Final Fantasy Logs. I'm not sure if it's just like fucking really laggy, but like I'm seeing both Tass and Batman dying simultaneously, and it's when Truan and I are getting hit by witch hunts. So I'm wondering if they had a pistol out of line.
No.
So in
No.
that last
That's
screenshot I
what I'm
sent,
looking at.
it's the healers. I'm assuming the FF logs must just be.
Yeah,
Or is this a different attempt?
This is the last attempt.
But
Link me is,
I
guess that's why Dan didn't start recording until a while then.
Yeah.
also the picture, because this one shows that Taz and me were exactly where we should be, and still we got hit. One sec. Where's my folder? Final Fantasy, here it is.
What is Wicked Replica?
That's what's doing the damage to us with the witch hunt, like the farther.
Those
in,
are the
farther
dive
out.
bombers?
Yeah.
The dive bomb, yeah.
That's exactly the moment that we got hit and we died. But if you see Taz and me, we are in the corner inside of our marker. And we still...
No,
we
so it doesn't show when it's you and I. What I think's happening, Froome, you know how like when you die, there's like that really long death animation? I think it's just taking a second because I haven't been hit yet, and Tass is dead.
But check the picture that I just sent to you. That's exactly the moment that you got hit. Like you can still see the
Oh my god.
the NPC hitting.
This is giving me tournament of or TOP flashbacks with this kind of zoom out. God damn. I don't know what I'm looking at, to be totally honest.
Look at number 2 and number 3. You can see Taz inside, still inside of the marker number 2, and I'm still inside the marker number 3.
And the edge of my foot looks like it's actually touching. But yeah, I see Tass's foot in there too.
So basically, we got hit inside of our markers, and we died.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely just being clipped by the person next to you. I'll have to think about this to make it consistent. It's only a problem for default straddle. For default far is much safer.
And it was barely like almost one half of my body got hit only, and the other half was safe.
Why are there no public mailboxes in the housing boards?
You can put one in your house. Do you want a house mailbox?
Please.
I'll mail you one.
Okay.
Thank you. I was gonna buy one, but they're kind of pricey.
Mail her a mailbox? She doesn't have a mailbox.
I know that.
Mail her about mailbox. Okay, that sounds. You had the mats because I think
If you have a housing good, are housing items soulbound? Because I think I have 2 mailboxes. Because someone gave me one as a gift.
I think
What's
they're
in my
only
warehouse?
soulbound if you place them.
Which
Here's a really dumb idea. We're probably
Okay.
not gonna do it.
All right.
What
Okay.
if the tanks always get hit by witch hunt?
There's a
Like, wait, you mean just cheese it with an immunity?
Yeah, just the same way we did raiding cats. You do the first one normally, then you immune the next 3 hits.
I think it takes too long for us to. Our immune really won't last for 3.
Yeah, I'd probably only get 2 of them.
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
Yeah.
Best.
We do
Might
first
get all
2
of them.
regular and immune the last
They're
2.
pretty close to each other once it starts up. Like raiding, it's not like raiding cats spam super fast either.
Like, how long is the inbound?
I think they both have. I think they both have 10 seconds.
If it says binding, does that mean I can't do it?
That means you've used it, I think, yeah.
But it doesn't say bound. It just says binding.
If it's not bound, it doesn't say anything.
If you give him permission to be one of your estate people, he can come in and throw the mailbox on the ground.
That is also true.
Okay, so I'm looking at this. So we start at first.
You know what? Let's try
19.
that once just for fun.
Actually, Tass, speaking of, if you want to do that, I have a bunch of stored items if you want me to just give you a bunch of housing items if you want them.
Wait, you may be right, Greg. Okay, let me clock this because
And
maybe.
then the idea would basically be all of us are south, except for the tanks, who are like, I don't know, like north and east, something like that. They can't start on top of each other because they have to take the first hit for real. They can't run in the same spot. But they take the first hit for real, and they pop in vulns. And at that point, whatever tanks east or whatever can also just go north, because it doesn't matter if they hit each other. But that would give melee and the tanks themselves too, for that matter, a lot of room to be greedy.
Okay.
They don't.
The 4 hits happen in 12 seconds.
Well, that means 3 hits happens in 9 seconds, so the timing does work out.
Yeah, so it's a hit by every 3 seconds. That's how it goes. So
Now, I'm not 100% sure this is worth both of our immunities, but it is an option.
okay, let me go get something to drink, and I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Be right back.
Actually, let me look at my inside stuff too. You have to open up housing management and like authorized users, but here, let me check my inside storehouse too. Inside is.
Tanks will still have to respect the donut and circle because they'll get damage to health even if they're invulnerable. But yeah.
Don't you bark at me. You relax.
It also means there'd be basically no healing to do before the Wrath of Zeus, which would be nice.
Sit. Relax.
I grabbed a whole bunch of housing items. You might not want any of these, but maybe you'll find use for some of them.
Yeah, I mean, I am vaguely limited on space outside, but
But you know how? Do you know how to put stuff in your storehouse?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to do that to grab everything from my FC room. Do you know if you have a mannequin with stuff on it and you pick up the mannequin, you lose the stuff that was on it?
I think it stays on. It's good.
Okay, I must have grabbed the stuff off the mannequin then, because it didn't have anything when I put it back down.
Okay, so I'm just gonna place a bunch of items I have. So if you want to go into layout mode, so you can like move things as I place them. Here is a mailbox. You already have a Savage Arc of Triumph. Okay, don't need to place that one.
Broom gave me that.
Don't know. Is this the same tree that you
Ready,
already
check.
have?
Yeah.
Almost there.
Second. I realize I'm making this cluttered as shit. Sorry.
It's fine. I was just trying to see if it drop more stuff.
I can place the others after, because I think I have a Cold Night's Cook Fire, then the rest are inside.
Okay. Oh, the treehouse.
Alright, let me know when you're ready, Dan.
Yum 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 yum.
Okay, he actually stepped away, so I'm going to place a bunch of items inside, randomly.
There's plenty of space downstairs.
We're gonna clear now because wifey just made me cookies and I'm motivated.
What kind of cookies?
How can, well, it's like her own recipe. They have like almond and some other things that I don't know what are those, but they are good.
I like almond.
Let's take that.
Can I have some of your wife's cookies?
Yes.
Thank you. The new season of the Great British Bake Off started last week.
Oh, I missed. My friends are doing a like fantasy football for that, where they buy in and they get to buy 2 different bakers, and the idea is whoever makes it the furthest collects the pot.
I would be so into that.
I must have. They asked me if I wanted to do it, and I was like, yeah, maybe, and then I guess I just missed it.
Aw.
No, yeah. I might try to bake along a little bit because I've been feeling it, and it's also our birthday months, so it's a good reason to make treats. So.
Well, Christmas is around the corner, and also Halloween, so you can make a lot of treats.
Well, last week the signature bake was a loaf cake, so I'm gonna do a lemon loaf cake this week. We'll see how that turns out.
You back yet, Dan?
Oh, sorry, yes, I'm here.
All right, in we go. All right, we're gonna do something dumb for now. I might have a better solution for next week.
Okay.
Oh my god, I think I'm stuck in a loop. Unable to
What?
execute command while waiting for duty finder. Okay, let me try to accept the duty finder. Unable to execute command while using housing functions.
Oh no.
Hello?
You're trapped.
I
You're
can't get
trapped?
out of the housing functions because
Well,
of an
it'll
I have
time out in like 20 seconds, I guess. All
Can I
right.
withdraw? Okay, yeah, your registration withdrawn. All right, let me close out of everything. That was the dumbest shit ever. You can't close out of it because you're currently okay. All right, we're good.
This
I'm out.
game is really bad about some of that stuff. It's like, you can't do this because you're mounted. Okay, dismount me.
All right, can't dismount while trying to do something.
All right, here's the dumb thing we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm interested.
For the winding, narrowing witch hunt, only tanks get hit by witch hunt.
Okay.
It's like raining cats. You take the first one normally, then you immune the last 3.
Do we have enough time?
You should.
Yes. I just clocked it. It's every 3 seconds, so it's 9 seconds. You're gonna get hit 3 times.
So
Technically,
okay, so
6 seconds because you get hit right after you use your immunity, and it's 6 seconds later would be the final hit.
So just to make sure nobody else gets clipped in to maximize uptime in the event of trying this. Well, I guess we want to try it first, make sure it works, and then we'll worry about min-maxing positions.
Well,
we
everyone
overcomplicate.
goes south. Ross, you're at north, like normal. And then Froome has to go somewhere that's not south or north. I guess
I mean, only for the first one. The next 3 aren't gonna matter.
the next 3 you could stay with Ross, yeah. So for the first one you go east or west, whatever you feel like. You can keep going east or west.
Could
Whatever.
him and I just take 1 and 4 for the first one?
Well, like, you can do 1 and 4 if you want.
I mean, if it's inside, we have to.
Yeah, we have to spread out each other. It's up to you guys.
Only for the first one. Let's do 1 and 4, then we'll meet it. We'll meet a day.
Okay, sure.
Let's go. All right, let's give that a shot, and then I have a different idea.
Okay,
about
so just to be clear for everyone, that means everyone that's not a tank is always doing the default every time.
And I'm always gonna do the opposite.
And the tanks are always contrarians.
Okay.
All right, I'm down. Everyone get food buff. Let's give it a shot or 2 and see how well it works.
I'm not
My
100%
money
sure
is-
this is worth both immunities, but we'll see.
We're gonna
So
find
where
out
am I
today.
standing? It's the box
South.
position?
It's C.
Everyone's
Everyone else not a tank's at C.
That's an interesting
Yep.
tactic.
the whole time. Let's give it a shot. Let's go. I
Okay.
don't think we're gonna be able to cheese this, but I do want to find out. I'm so excited.
That's gonna be fun.
Look, you're free to rotate for positionals if you want, because the whole south side should be safe. You know, it doesn't have to be C necessarily.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
If the melee DPS want to hang around with 2 and 3 instead, that's fine. You're still far enough away from the tanks, it doesn't matter.
You have to use like max.
Well, it was only a problem for
If
people
one
with
needs
25
wings,
degrees apart. They're going to be
one
middle
needs
90.
simply nature.
His great wings. Ha! A
Yeah, but I
wickedly
mean,
divine.
I have
The
a
boss
different
model,
idea.
We have to be closer. That's gonna make it hard. That's
No,
what I mean.
I have an idea for this if this works. I want to see the time. Because Because I think if it's inside and purple,
Outside,
you are just
south
always
side.
on the dead center of the hitbox.
DPS are getting hit. I walk off the edge.
Oh, DPS are close.
Oh
DPS
dear,
are close.
the
DPS are
challenger
close.
has fallen out of the way.
We're alright. We're alright. All right. It's narrowing and outside, so we are on the outer edges. So you guys want to be
Just
pretty
default
fucking-
straddle.
They're back on their feet.
No, wait,
No.
default far end, default far end, default far end. Default, out, big out.
I
Very good.
And they're down. Is it over already?
Big out.
I had.
That just killed you, so it just pierces immunities.
If you're.
Probably because I actually found that more confusing than the way you were doing it before.
I hate that pierce. Like, I didn't think this was gonna work, but I'm really irritated that it pierces. I just figured
oh
I wouldn't.
my, the challenger went down hard.
Are you kidding me? It just pierces.
There is no limit to
Alright, my
Electro's
bad.
potential.
Okay, so Unity cheese does not work. We'll go
No.
back to doing it how we did before.
Okay.
I'll see if I can think of a better solution. Oh. What's up?
But if
What?
for the first two hits, the DPS are both okay. So two ranged are farthest out, and the two melee are furthest in, and everybody else is kind of. And then for the second one, again, the ranged are furthest out, and the melee are closest in. And then everybody else is like a little bit further out, but not as far. And then swap with the tanks are furthest in, and the healers are furthest out. And then the same as the position. Healers are furthest out, tanks are furthest in. Then theoretically, the DPS should get hit first, both of them. And then, like, the other DPS will get hit the second time, and then one of the, either the tanks or the healers will get hit first, and then the tanks
Well,
trying
that's
to
kind of what
audibly say it.
that's kind of what we're already doing. Is that all four DPS
But
get
then
hit.
we don't have to, like, change our positioning consistent every single time. And it wouldn't matter what the marker is. I'm trying to explain it. Like, okay, let me use the markers.
Really?
So, like, if it's narrowing and, like, and the two melee are here, and the two ranged are here, and then the other two are, like, tanks or healers are, like, it might not work, but, like, if there's
So narrowing in
range
what
are
color?
it doesn't matter. Because if it's narrowing and pink, and it's narrowing and pink, like the closest in will get hit. If it's narrowing and purple, then the two range will get hit. And then if for the next part, the range
Well,
is still the furthest out,
The problem we were
the
having
range won't get
is
hit, and then the melee will get hit. And then it's straddling.
well, the problem was people clipping the person next to them, not so much the wrong person getting hit.
Yeah.
And so if we have to have people in between far and close, because with that setup we have 2 people close, 2 people far, and 4 people kind of in between. That's probably just gonna make it more likely for that to happen.
Let's see if we can adjust. Let's go and try as we are learning it. So maybe, and for the next week we can get a better strat.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I never get flipped on accident.
I think the problem is the melee are trying to sneak in hits, so they're going in like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're
Yeah.
straddling, they're still trying to sneak in a little closer to get a hit in.
We could, make sure there's no greed happening, and then who knows, there's like that 3-minute differential between like the fastest kill and the slowest kill, so that it might
There's
not be
definitely,
that tight.
yeah. Let's just, don't be greedy for now. And I'll keep thinking about a better long-term solution. Alright.
Could we time this?
Long enough.
There we go. So we're going back to the original way.
Yes.
You could just always have DPS be the inside soaks of the cars.
This is nothing personal, but I
So if it
must
starts
have
with
your
widening,
soul.
then it's
Wicked
range.
Thunder has returned to the ring!
And the DPS just rotates whether they're first to soak or second to soak based on insides or outsides.
That sounds like how.
I think I almost understood that.
That sounds
definitely
like.
did not word it well.
If one needs wings,
I get what you're going
one
for,
needs
yeah.
simply make
That sounds like a good strat. Maybe almost as is was intended to be done.
Ha! How wickedly divine!
There's definitely a lot of fucking dynamic in this. Not used to that much.
Outside.
Oh dear!
DPS are close, DPS are close,
Enough.
DPS are close.
Someone's gonna have to call this because I'm not gonna be able to see it start.
Widening pink, widening pink. So we're gonna start outside, and the straddlers are getting hit. So we want to default this car.
They're
Default
back
this
on
car.
their
All
feet!
as far, yes.
What crazy?
I need to check better the time.
Far in. Far out. Far out.
Ah, that was my bad. That was totally on me. I went into from circle, from west right. Perfect.
They're still in it! But for how long?
I touched a button. Sorry. sorry.
That'll teach you to hit one button right before
to
round.
electro.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have been fine if you didn't do anything.
Zeus
Yeah.
hates buttons.
Yeah. I can see that.
Gathering evil, but to what end?
I think it's 2 or 3.
It's full spread 3.
Three.
Full spread 3.
3.
Full spread 3.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
The surf fin got me.
Block
Alright, time to be
positions.
cubes and to count your hits.
Here, clock positions.
How's this?
We're gonna add one if you're long.
We didn't have a support that got hit twice. Oh, I fucked up.
You're on.
Spread.
Full spread.
Don't take it yet.
And now it's the longs. The longs are exploding.
Take this.
That was
I was like,
good.
how
Okay.
would you live, bro?
Okay, this is new.
Push a fucking button.
Another ninja.
Bard.
Dang, you get the last
Yep.
res.
Alright, Ion Cluster. Alright, let's try to get screenshots of our debuffs right before
So
the
you
firing
get
goes
the
in.
opposite gun.
Electrope has many uses.
Negatron.
Get some hits in here before we have to go to the edge. You get a couple hits in before we go to the edge.
Oh, look at that massive
It's
cannon.
3 hits on the
Still
platform,
as
I
sharp as
think.
ever.
1, 2, 3 edge, 4 edge.
And I don't have any other hit. Any
So
other.
shortly after
debuff.
she
The
does
debuffs have to get shot by the gun.
I'll erase
Get hit by the opposite color. Tanks in front. Tanks in front.
The colors shift. The colors shift.
Ow!
Oh.
Okay, those were cones. Yeah.
I should have moused over other people's debuffs. Fuck me.
Okay, well, let's see how hard Prog got hit. You might have to treat that like a tank buster.
The beam itself didn't hit. I got cooked by the cones, and I had no cooldowns. Right?
No, Prog died from the beam.
Oh.
I got
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, it's 250k, so you do have to treat it like a tank buster. So, like, not super strong.
How come our side didn't then?
Well, you got pretty low, you just didn't die. I don't know.
Oh, there's another. Okay.
There's 3 debuffs that go out.
So one is Collider Conductor, one is Remote Current. Infused with lightning aspected ether, the ally furthest from you will be targeted for an attack when this effect expires. That's a green debuff. And then there's a blue debuff, Spinning Conductor, infused with lightning aspected ether, will trigger a circular area of effect attack when this effect expires.
I got that one. I got that
So-
one, yes.
And Collider Conductor is purple.
Okay, so the Collider Conductor has to get hit by the current. Now, we've seen 2 different currents. Last time we got there, we saw a proximate current, which I assumed just shoot the closest person to the spawns. So the Conductor gets hit by the current. The third one's a donut, it sounds like. Well, actually, wait, what was the third one called?
Spinning Conductor. I assume...
Does the icon look like a donut?
No.
So
Here's-
the
here's
purple
the-
one looks like a bigger circle, and the blue one looks like a small circle.
Okay, so we didn't get any donuts. There is one
No.
whose icon is literally a donut. Like, it's very...
We did. You had the donut, and Dan had the donut.
No, I had the big circle.
Is that not the donut?
No, the donut is a donut. Big circle is not donut.
Then we had no. It's the same 3 debuff icons that we've seen this whole time.
Okay, then no one had a donut.
But we've definitely seen a donut.
Yeah, but we also had people die immediately. So it could have been someone that died immediately and had a donut.
If we do it correctly, maybe they won't go off.
I think the donut's fine. So here's what I think is the thing. You always get a colliding conductor. You need to stop that from going off. It like hits like the whole fucking room. To stop Collider Conductor. Yeah, well, we had different debuffs at different times. Like, we didn't have proximate current at times. Maybe it's like proximate current and donut, or it's collider and spinning, or maybe any combination. Anyway, here's the point. Collider Conductor has to get hit by the current. In this case, it's remote current. Remote current means when it expires, you shoot a narrow cone at the person in front of you, which in this case, you want to be the conductor person, and also no one else. Proximate just means those 2 people have to be close to each other. Spinning, I don't know what's... I assume spinning is a small circle.
Really small, like really small.
Okay, so basically spinning is the opposite of the donut. And whatever the donut one is called, let's see. There's a roundhouse conductor that must be the donut one.
I'll try to put a picture of the spinning conductor one
Well,
second.
well, here's my question. Who got the current? Was it someone on the opposite side of me?
Which one's the current? I'm sorry, is it the same debuff?
The current...
The current has arrows pointing either outward or inward. This time it was
I
outward.
was opposite you, yes.
It was me and TC who had remote current last time.
Oh, we had 2 remote currents.
Yes.
Correct.
I just posted it.
Okay, 2 remote currents.
2 remote currents, 2
four
colliders,
spinning
4 spinning.
Okay. So we need to get each current to hit a specific collider conductor. And the 4 people with spinning conductor just do a light spread so they don't hit each other. Okay, so what does that mean overall?
That's the side of the spinning. In parts, it's really small.
Okay, yeah, so... Alright. So the person furthest from you.
Which means it's always going to be the person on the other side.
Right, I'm just trying to think of how to position it, because we're going to have two of these go off that have to hit two different people at the same time.
So we had all of us. We have spinning conductor because it's small. We need to be closer where the cone starts, in opposite sides, depending of our positron or negatron side, right? And then the guy, the one that needs to be.
I think we have time to resolve all of these resulting debuffs before she shoots the cannon. So I think she shoots the cannon. We don't think about the cannon for a while. We deal with these debuffs first. The positive and negative buffs last a minute. You have a full minute to get rid of all 3 stacks.
Ah, but we get this when we got hit by the cannon.
Right. But what I'm saying is we deal with the conductors and everything, and then she's probably going to fire the cannon again. We probably do this 3 times total. Because each cannon shot removes 1 stack of positive or negative. So this is probably just something we do 3 times in a row. Get shot by the cannon, deal with debuffs. Get shot by the cannon, deal with debuffs.
This is a really shitty idea on positioning. Would something like this work? I'm gonna drop it in versus. The cones are basically right there in the middle. I mean, if the damage falls off, obviously they can't. But the idea would be
that's a good idea. That is kind of
the person on the blue side aims their cone diagonally, because the furthest person is going to be yellow, whoever has the thing to run out.
So,
and if you diagonal it, you know where to
begin with. Did we have 1 collider conductor on each side and 1 remote car on each side?
Yeah.
Okay. So, looking at the center, where the boss is, the remote current person would go on the left side at the center line. The collider conductor person would go, well, there's no reason, they can all go left. Like, it's safer if they all go left. Like, just make a straight line instead of it going, like, sideways. Does that make sense?
No, because
like, if you're the top right, should be bottom right.
If you have the person not if you don't have a person doing a diagonal line, you can't have these cones overlap. So the furthest person would have to be diagonal, otherwise the lines aren't going to be long enough, and you're going to tailor to your own person.
I don't know.
So I'm just going to draw lines.
The lines at the length.
Sort of. So bear with me here. I might do a shit job explaining this. I added numbers to this, so I'm just going to look at them as pairs. So in this picture that I just sent, the yellow person casting the cone is number 1.
What I'm asking is, what do you think goes wrong if the person that is the person on the right with 2 goes south? What do you think goes wrong?
I think that line isn't going to be as long, because I think then the problem is the person with the cone.
It doesn't have to be, but it has to be the longest line possible. Who's going to be even closer?
The person at 1. I think the diagonal line inside of that color is going to be shorter.
Okay, it probably won't be, but in that case, what they should do then is go to the center. It's guaranteed to be longer.
I would agree with you that yes, the center. If both of them are at the center, then you're yes, I agree with that.
And that's.
But then you're also yes, that would give more room for the other people too.
Yeah.
I am actually curious how much the cone. No, you couldn't. The people casting the cone can't be in the center, or then you're blasting the other person forming the cone.
Yeah, they have to be on the sides. Okay.
But let me redraw this real quick.
Yeah, this will be the solution for.
I was gonna say, somebody summarize for me.
Remote current. Now we have proximate current.
What's the name of the ability that you had, Greg, that you had to go out at the edge?
Collider conductor. color code them in what way? Color.
One line's one color, one line's a different color, I'm assuming.
Is it not based off which debuff you have?
I mean, okay. I mean, okay, so like the
I will
sort
say.
of, alright, I don't want to stand here talking about this forever. Shit, I wish there was a draw this out in 2 seconds. Because it makes sense in my head. But we need to be ready for the other combinations. But
And then honestly, the people that are just the circles can just be center, right?
Oh, no,
Somebody was
didn't
not move. Somebody
fine.
didn't move.
Oh, let's focus. No, 1 minute's left.
Yeah.
So this is the prevailing theory in parses. I changed some colors. I hope that helps, Dan. I don't know what you meant by it.
So yeah, C's are the people with colliding conductor, R's are the people with remote current. So basically you go on the right looking at the boss. I don't know about where you put the pink circles.
I suppose in theory you could actually just be behind your person casting the code.
Yes, that's what you would want to do to be safe from the other code going across your side.
Yeah.
Or at least one of them would want to do that. Like,
So if you have remote, whatever, you're always moving to the left.
in this picture, it's moving to the right, looking at the boss. Because you're not swapping sides of the room. So if you were already on the left side of the boss from this picture, if you're looking at the boss, you go to the right. Near the edge.
That makes sense. So one behind the other. That's exactly. One day I want to have Truin's MS Paint abilities.
Yeah, so that's the solution for spinning, conductor, and remote current. But we also have proximate current, which is probably going to always be paired with the roundhouse conductor, which is the donut. But we'll
And I think that's going to be a different solution.
yeah.
Batman, you joke, but like I bought Rebecca a drawing tablet, and the amount of times I've been using MS Paint this tier, kind of want to go steal.
Yeah, I think the solution for that one would be the 4 people with donuts go literally dead center. The people with proximate current go out like halfway, and the people with the conductor go slightly further out. That way everyone's in the donut, and the proximate currents shoot outward at the collider conductors that are slightly further out. Alright.
Let's see some more tape of it. Here we go.
Yeah,
Also,
I think
Broom and Dan need food.
And what I don't know though is if the other combination are possible, like proximate spinning, but I doubt it.
That would be helpful.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Because you would just go stand next to the collider conductor first, and it barely matters which way you shoot as long as it's blasting.
If one needs wings, one needs
Or
simply
donut.
nature.
Cats, I feel you there. Literally many tiers ago I used the scale editor. They're all 200% of size. Because I can't operate it this way.
Inside.
DPS
DPS must get hit. DPS must be far.
I did.
Oh no.
Appreciate the effort.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Widening
Alright,
purple.
default straddle.
Starting outside. Default straddle outside.
yeah.
They're still in it!
I know. I'm reading a little bit.
I mean,
I
you're
know.
far apart.
I was reading.
our feet. What?
Oh, yeah, that was me. I figured everything was fucking dead being then. No, that was my bad. I definitely should have been in. My bad.
I was getting down the timing.
Wrath of Zeus first. Wrath of Zeus. Big mitigation.
Woohoo!
Is it over?
Okay, no Waku.
There is no limit to electro.
I got hit. I got auto attacked by the boss.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
It's 1 and 3.
Yeah.
1 and 3.
Partners.
4. Partners at 1. Partners at 1. Partners at 1. Open tank privilege. Yeah. Wow.
Alright, he's not gonna get healing for a bit. Careful. Take those dresses quick and get in the pot positions.
Really quick now, like. Oh. Dan was on time?
Everybody gets to debuff even if they died.
Alright, long zone towards D.
I think I went to the wrong side. I don't know. Maybe yes.
Full spread, full spread.
Take this.
Ouch.
I don't know which of the healers it was. It looks like we were both right for that corner. Is the second set? It's 3 and 2, right?
It's always 3 and 2. There are no other numbers. Alright, let's keep going.
Here we go.
Question from, did I went to the wrong side or I was on the right side?
You were in the right side. I don't know if you were in the 3 and the 2 though.
I was behind Ray, so I didn't think I.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your
I just
soul.
wasn't there.
Wicked
Okay.
has returned to the league.
I was just making
I
sure.
got hit by yours then, and that's why I died.
Almost down.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings. Ha! How wickedly divine. Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Narrowing close.
Narrowing, default straddle.
They're back on their feet.
Default is straddle.
What grit?
Straddle inside. So Dan, you're gonna be there.
Straddle out. Straddle in.
And they're down. Is it over already?
Okay, I'm getting it. I'm still on 32k. I'm getting it.
They're still in it, but for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
4 and 1. 4 and 1. 4 and 1.
Full spread
Full
is
spread.
one.
Full spread.
Oh, I was. Yeah, I was too close. Sorry. That was my bad.
Someone's gonna be close here.
You got them immune to auto attack.
Sorry about that.
Alright, cut. Clock position to count your hits. Clock position to count your hits.
Partners.
Oh, I'm not even in the spot.
I was just wiping. I was just completely thrown off by having presses there.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Back to my count.
Tass, when you died there, was that as far out as you could have been to, like, for max melee range? Because your body was a little close.
Was I? Because I thought I was on. I thought I was right on the open first. Maybe I was. I will see it.
I'll throw up a timer in 2 seconds. Watch it put something there. I want to see if it tells me.
Nah, I was way too close. I misread the distance on that one. Sorry.
Just out of curiosity, Lakia, how many times did you get hit by the lightning?
I thought 2. But I.
Yeah, I mean that whole thing was scuffed because TC was dead and being res in the middle of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Here
I
we
thought
go.
I had 2, but it could have been 3 if I missed, like, the first one.
Also,
Okay.
she could have got hit by TC's very last one as she was being resed.
That's true too. That's true. Okay, here we go. I just wasn't sure because I thought I saw us all get blasted in the face spot, but I wasn't sure.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Inside, south side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be far. Alright, inside straddle. Inside straddle for default. Straddle out. Straddle in. Straddle out.
That's it. That's the good one, yeah.
Zeus.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering evil, but to what end?
3 and 4. Sorry, no. It's
2-4.
2
Partners,
partners.
2 partners and 2.
one that's long.
How's this?
Oriented towards C.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Full spread,
Spread.
full spread, full spread.
Full spread. Oh.
That was healing.
The challenger went down
were just-
hard.
Okay. Okay. So
Still good positions.
yeah.
Take this!
Big mid, big
You
mid,
got
big mid, big
mid.
mid.
Stack, 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 stack.
Get in here.
DC was 1 HP. Well, not 1. She was 10 HP.
Alright, remember your diagonals. We're doing your diagonals. Let's just try it.
Okay, I still got it. Okay, perfect.
Don't stay in this any longer. You have to. It hits really hard. Yeah, don't read this for now. It fucking obliterates you.
Yeah.
I'll erase you.
Oh my god, the colors shift from the other side. I hate this.
Whoa. What? Yeah.
It's that time.
Yeah, we got
They're still in it! But for how long?
Yeah, so it's 3 sets of debuffs. So there's various combinations we can get, and I'm gonna guess we'll get 3 different kinds of debuffs each time. So we gotta learn them all.
Let's do it again. Let's get there safe. No greed, no DPS on that phase. Just get to the safe spot. Here we go.
yeah.
Aye, aye, Kevin.
We need footage.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Inside, north side. Supports must get hit. Supports must be close.
I was not fast enough,
And they're
sorry.
done! Is it over already?
Alright, widening pink, so default further, straddle to get hit.
They're back on their feet! What great...
Then up damage should be straddling.
Out close, yeah.
Far in. Far out. Far in.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard!
I missed count. I thought we were on the third one. My turn, so that's my bad.
Alright, Zeus.
They're still in it!
Hit,
But
hit,
for
hit.
how long?
Alright, don't be on diagonal. Stop doing that.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
It's 2 and 3?
Yeah, 2 and 3.
Partners
Three.
at 3. Partners at 3. Partners at 3. Long
At
gets
plus
plus
1
one.
if you're long. Orient towards A. Okay, ready? 2's left, 3's right.
Turn.
What? Oh, I'm not a DPS. I'm dumb. Sorry.
Keep going.
Take
I think that was healing on my side.
Damn, that is actually a lot of damage. We don't have a lot.
There's a lot of people dead.
has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Oh,
Other side. I don't know.
I'll erase you.
Switch sides, Batman. Switch sides.
Oh.
Not enough
Anyway.
Split the beams regardless.
Yeah.
Alright, still got a little time.
Here we go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Outside, north side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be far. Widening pink. So default far, straddle to get hit by witch hunt. Out far for most people.
I was not reading this one. Okay.
Far in. Far out. Far in.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
She's gathering Eva, but to what end?
2 and 4.
Forward.
Full spread 2. Play it safe. Jump.
Buster.
Clock positions. Rand count. Plus 1 is long.
How's this?
Orienting towards A. ready for partners are 2, 3, like 2 left, 3 right, supports back. I got
Whoa.
the wrong spot.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
I was.
Oh, now we also had 3 stack. Yeah, that's rough. Alright, just go jump off. We got time for one more full.
Yeah, I was 3 stack. Sorry, I was
the
on the
harder ones are rough because it's a little different every time. Well, yeah.
Sorry, that was my bad. I was on the 2 stack when I was at 3. Sorry, that was my bad.
Yep.
Here we go.
Wrong side too.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Inside, south side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be close. Narrowing blue, so inside, far in default, straddle to get hit. Far out.
I was. That was my bad. That was my bad.
My! The challenger
Far
went
out.
down hard. They're still in it! But for how long?
There goes Brad.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
1 and 4. Full spread, 4. Play it safe.
And they're down! Is it over already? They're back on their feet! Upgrade.
Lock position. Count. +1 and long.
How's this?
Orienting towards D. Full spread. Full spread. Fine, just spread. Second debuffs. Alright, good job. Everyone's lived.
Take that!
Alright, get in here. Hit what you can. Okay, don't greed the cannon. Get on out of there. Does quite a bit of damage.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon! Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Look at your colors, make sure you're on the right side.
I'll erase you.
Ow. I was not on the right side.
Oh. I was on the right side.
No, you guys were on the right side. It might have just been not enough mitigation.
No, because I got hit by the cone. I should be behind Truin, not
Well,
behind the...
Cones happen
The
because
cone
people
only
fire.
happened because people died.
Oh, okay.
Their effects went off instantly. Alright. Who died from that? Cannon blast. Who died immediately upon the cannon being fired? Alright, well, we did.
Alright, so Cannon Blast 1 killed.
Negatron stream for 300,000.
Yeah, it actually only killed TC.
So that was, I might have been.
TC might have been closer than the tank.
Well, then 2 other people died immediately after that.
Right.
Oh, probably because your debuff, whatever debuff the cannon gave you probably went off immediately and hit them.
Yeah, Batman and I died to axe current.
Okay, so yeah, the person closest to the ball speed side has to be a tank.
Yeah, that's my fault. Because I was gonna say, I'm like, I took so little damage. Yeah, TC was a couple pixels closer than I was. So yeah, you are 100% right. The closest person has to be a tank. Probably using a defensive of some sort. Because
Yeah,
I had no defensives rolling, and I took only 12% damage. Everyone else on our side took about half damage. So,
Yeah, it's like 250k unmitigated.
I wasn't.
Okay.
That's fine.
So just a light defensive is enough because you're gonna have to do it 3 times in a relatively short period. But yeah,
Or just a single rampart will probably last for all of it. And it's like 40%.
probably only 2 of them because it's cannon, and then we get like 10 seconds to deal with mechanic, and then cannon, and then like 10 seconds to deal with mechanic, and then cannon again. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I will see what information I can glean from the pools where the cannons immediately murdered people. You do see the debuff show up for a split second before people die, so I should still be able to see the debuff combinations. That's really important. But I will do that later. Good job progging this week.
Yeah,
Back there quick
really
next
good job.
And we don't need to do boss 2 next week, so that's
Correct, we'll be starting at boss 3. I'm gonna miss my queen.
And we are almost one-shotting 3, so...
Yeah.
Alright, good night, guys.
Night, guys!
night.
I'll see you next week. I have a farm to run.
You get it. Get that money.
I'm almost get on the second farm. I'm like 1 day away from winter, and I only have
First
2
year?
chickens. Yeah, first year. It's my first winter.
Okay.
I've never been in winter, so I don't know how it's gonna go.
Okay.
I also fucked this up. I honestly feel like Winter 1 is meant to be like, hey, now you have a ton of free time to go spend in the mines. But I also finished the mines in like summer, so it's just like, okay, I guess I'll farm then.
I mean, you do what you feel like. You do what you want to do. There's no time limit. Except what you self-impose on yourself.
Yeah, like I'll check. You're just like I'm gonna get something to I'm gonna get dinner, and then I'm gonna go to my winter farm. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I see on a different pool.
Okay, I
we
wait.
did die like immediately. We got proximate current and roundhouse conductor, 2 of each, and 2 collider conductors. I'm gonna guess we would have got 4 roundhouse conductors, but I think we probably just had some people dead. So that's the other. If it's just those 2 combinations, it's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna see if I can find any other combinations, but I think it's always proximate donut and remote roundhouse, or remote small circle, whatever the spinning, remote spinning or roundhouse proximate. The donut one's way easier. Hopefully we get that most of the time, but you know, she does it 3 times, so what I'm guessing is you get one of them the first time, you get the other one the second time, the third one might be its own thing. You know, who knows what's gonna happen after the 3rd hit. Might be some unique unique mechanic that doesn't happen on the first two. Yeah, approximate roundhouse. Let's see any other wipes where we got there. This one.
Gonna be fun. Okay, I'll see you guys
Turbo
because I need to go.
spinning.
Bye bye.
Alright. I'm off as well. Later, guys.
And